So before we pack this up for export, let's do our quality inspection. The first thing we want to do is make sure that it's the right height. And so I take my ruler and I look and see if it's at least 9.5 centimeters. And it is. It is actually 10 centimeters, which is the perfect height. And remember, we got that perfect height with the first pour. We did not have to increase the height with the second or our third pour. It's important to remember that the height of the candle is determined by the first pour. And our first pour with this candle resulted in a 10 centimeter height. Then I'm going to take a look at it and see if there are any scratches or any other types of defects along the side, and I don't see any. I'm going to look at the color, see if the color is uniform, the same on all sides, and it is. I'm going to look for little bubbles in the top to see if there are any of those little holes that we talked about earlier, and they're not. That means the candle cooled slowly enough. And I'm also going to look for dark dots or any type of defects in the top. The top is the most important part of the quality of the candle. And that is because this is the part that customers see first. So we want to make sure that the top of the candle looks very good. There's no little pieces missing from the edge. You don't have to worry about the wick. It can have a little bit of wax on it. That's fine. And remember, we never touch the top wick. We'll cut the bottom, but we never touch the top wick. So now that we've inspected this candle and we like the quality, you can see the bottom doesn't have any extra lines. It's perfect. We can go ahead and cut the wick. And again, you're cutting on the bottom of the candle, so we're going to cut it very close. And then we're going to go ahead and put it right into a bag so that the candle is protected. As you can see, I'm being very careful not to scratch the candle or drop it or damage it in any way. And then we close up the bag, not too tightly, just like that. We just want to keep the candle clean. And we tie the twist tie around it. We do not need to tie it into a knot. We simply twist it like this. Just give it a couple twists so that the bag stays shut. And then finally, we take a label, and every label has a woman's name on it, as well as their participation number from Women for Women International, and it also says Made in Iraq, which you should be very proud about. And we put the label on the candle, make sure it's on there very well, and this candle is ready for export.